Hey everyone, what's up? It's your girl Compozzi, back with another video in my songwriting series. First, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching the videos, liking the videos, commenting on the videos. It's greatly appreciated. Keep doing your thing, keep supporting. If you are a songwriter, a producer, an artist, hey, never hesitate to reach out. That's what this is all about, building support, building a team. Not all of us have every single piece of the puzzle. Some of us have one piece, the other person might have another piece, but it takes teams to build dreams. I truly do believe that. So never hesitate to contact me, and my contact information will be in the description box below. Secondly, I just wanted to go ahead and get into this songwriting series. Now, this is going to be all about songwriters and co-writers. Now, the first question that we all have to ask ourselves as songwriters and as artists, because that's particularly who I'm talking to, the singer-songwriter: do you even need a co-writer? Now, here's just a couple points on that, just from my personal opinion. Yours may differ, and that's fine, like I said, but it's just, information that's out there. If it can help you, great. If not, then don't worry about it. But here's my thing. I always think that two heads are a lot better than one. Usually, the more people you have that are focused on a goal, it's going to transfer into more creativity, more energy, and more motivation just overall. So that's something to think about. But now, with that in mind, keep this in mind. You do want to make sure that it's someone that you can work well with, that you vibe well with, and someone that definitely wants to work, not someone who's coming looking just to play around and hang around in the studio. Second thing is this. You should really consider your beat maker, whoever you buy your beats from. You should really consider that person your co-writer, because they are your song co-writer. And that's why it's most important that you choose very wisely. You want to pick beats that are very unique and that will give your particular individualism a chance to shine through. Now, I know there's a big, debate about type beats and all that kind of stuff. That is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is your individualism as an artist. You want to choose beats that have a uniqueness, so that, let me put it this way, a uniqueness that matches your own. I'll just say it that way. And that way, that's going to allow you to really shine and really, do your thing and get out there as an artist. The more unique, the more separated, the more apart you are, those are the people that typically tend to, shoot up faster than the others, overall. The other thing is this. You should really try to build relationships, and this way, beat makers out there and your producer will start making, you type beats, whoever you may be. And that is generally how a sound, a wave, or a movement has pretty much always been done in music. Motown is known for a very specific sound. No matter who the artist was on the roster, the people who wrote the music overwhelmingly and the musicians, they function in such a way that there is a cohesive, what we call, Motown sound. Same for the Philadelphia soul sound. You can also say that for the trap sound. There is certain elements in every type of movement, sound, wave, whatever you want to call it, that is going to make sure that it shines. And so that is important. And the more you start working with people who understand your style of music and your individualism, the more you will be able to bring that out. Here's another point. You should really consider working with a producer. And understand this. Know that there is a difference between being a beat maker and being a producer. The right producer is going to be able to help you find tracks that really help you fit, and really find beat makers and musicians that you yourself individually can really vibe well, mesh well, and work well with. Bottom line to it is, no way about it, no doubts about it, you have to stand out as a singer-songwriter. There has to be something unique about what you're bringing to the table in order for people to really take notice of you. And that means it doesn't matter if you're reaching for some kind of record deal or you're going indie. Either way, you have to have something that's going to separate you, put you out there, separate you, make you stand apart. Okay, I think I've said that ad nauseum. I think I've made my point on that, so I won't mention it again. Here's the second thing about considering working with a producer rather than or over a beat maker. A producer is really going to be able to help you define the vision for your project. Now, a lot of artists are their own producers. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's also nothing wrong with reaching out to other producers to come in, or maybe at least one other producer that you have built a relationship with, and maybe have them come in and just bring a fresh set of ears, a fresh perspective to it. Obviously, you're going to want to bring in somebody whose music you respect, whose opinion you respect. So whether you already have someone in place for that, or whether you need to, like I said, build relationships and cultivate that, that's something you should really think about as a singer-songwriter. Um, the third thing that working with a producer can bring you over just buying beats from someone and kind of going at it is they will either be able to assist you, or they should be able to help you find the resources that you need. For example, do they know anything about songwriting? Will they be able to accurately critique a song that you've written? Do they know anything about how to arrange vocal parts? Whether that be, how things are stacked in a rap, or how the harmonies are laid out, or the melodies, or whatever. Do they know anything about that kind of stuff? Ad libs. Um, Ideally, the producer that you work with is going to be somebody who has experience in at least your area of music. That is why you've chosen this person, right? To come in and give you a perspective, because they know about the lane that you're trying to go into. So that is just, another thing to kind of keep in mind. Now, I do want to say this, and I'm going to end this video. I meant it to be much shorter than this, so I'm sorry for the little bit of rambling, but just wanted to make the points. This information, this advice is not going to apply to every singer-songwriter, every artist, every singer, every anything. Not everyone is going to need nor require assistance. However, I will say this. Consider it like this. If you've been trying things a certain way for a very long time, and they've been going in the same direction for that amount of time, what is it going to harm you to maybe consider going or adding another element to it? As I said, you don't want to just jump out there and just choose anybody. For instance, I'm an R&B producer. I'm an R&B songwriter. I also do gospel music. I also do smooth jazz music. So if you do one of those three, I might be a good person to talk to, because I've had experience in those areas. However, my expertise is not really in rock and roll or country. I do like those genres of music, but those are not genres of music that I have studied, have ever been a fluent musician of. So you will find people, you will work to find people that fit what you're trying to do. And they're honestly, they're not hard to find. If you found this video, there's one person, there's a million other producers and motivational people out there that can give you the same type of information. They might package it differently, but again, that is why we're all out here doing this, because it takes teams to build dreams. All right, I'm done with this. I want to get this video done before 10 minutes. Hey, follow me on Twitter at Compozzi1. It's my name, Compozzi, the number 1. That's on Twitter. And I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, bye.